Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Saya Kapten Raeiz daripada program Lemak Tulin. Sekiranya anda adalah seorang yang boroi, seorang yang berlemak, seorang yang dah rasa badan tak sihat, sikit-sikit penat, sikit-sikit mengantuk dan korang dah mati akal nak menyelesaikan semua masalah-masalah yang aku bagi tahu tadi, program Lemak Tulin memang untuk korang sebab kita tak pakai apa-apa jenis produk, kita tak guna apa-apa alat senaman, korang pun tak perlu pergi ke gym, semuanya boleh buat daripada rumah saja dengan workout plan yang tak ganggu masa korang dan juga diet plan yang sangat murah dan ikut cita rasa Malaysia. Seluruh orang Malaysia tak kira bangsa, tak kira agama, tak kira umur, tak kira jantina, semua boleh join program Lemak Tulin 7 hari. Alhamdulillah dah ramai berjaya. Lebih daripada 4,000 orang dah pernah join program Lemak Tulin dan semuanya alhamdulillah dalam masa 7 hari saja ramai yang dah dapat hilangkan boroi. Daripada boroi dah dapat perut yang flat dalam masa 7 hari saja. Korang boleh tengok sendiri dekat page Lemak Tulin, dah banyak dah testimoni kita. Dengan hanya RM89 saja dan tak akan ada cas-cas tersembunyi, kita akan ajar A to Z secara virtual dari rumah anda saja.
Kita hanya ada 3 batch sempena bulan kemerdekaan ni.
Gunakan PKP dan lockdown ni dengan sebaik-baiknya untuk korang buang lemak korang, hilangkan boroi korang dan jadi rakyat Malaysia yang lebih sihat dengan cara yang paling senang, cepat dan murah.
Slot terhad, masa terhad, jadi korang jangan terlepas.
Tunggu apa lagi guys? Jom join program Lemak Tulin.
Hello, sir.
Hello sir.
How are you?
Fine sir, very well. How about you sir?
Good, good, good. Wow, you guys are looking fit. Nice.
Lemak Tulin program, sir.
Itulah nampak six pack dia punya program six pack dia tu. Dahsyat tu. Wow.
Boleh lah sir. Tak buat apa-apa. Okay sir.
Santai session ke Q&A question ni?
Santai je sir. Very santai. Kita semta lah sir. Semta.
Okay, okay.
Semta.
I don't know, tapi wait lah, once your viewers are ready, I'll just do a short intro then we can dive into the details lah. Boleh
Boleh sir.
Ni okay. Should be okay lah ni.
Okay lah.
Tak apalah.
Alright. Well, first, thank
Sebab-
you lah. Grateful for you to invite me to the, for your show today. Ini kira show lah ni.
Show lah sir. Macam podcast. Podcast sir.
Yeah. Never done it before. The only lesson I did was hari tu lah dengan kelas AI kan, dengan Air Force. So it was my first time doing class. Quite difficult so to do it online kan. Benda tu dia berbeza cara kita mengendalikan sesi dengan bersama face to face kan. Lain. Anyway, as I said, thank you very much for inviting me into this santai session. Today I will share a bit personal experience with my experience with my journey with Krisakti, which is also known as the Malaysia's first professional air display or aerobatic team. Now, when I say the word first tu, kadang-kadang orang risau first, habis Taming Sari di mana? Habis yang lain-lain tu tak ada. When I say first tu, konsep Krisakti sebenarnya is not for the Air Force, it's for Malaysia. So, dia punya timeline supposed to be is actually for all Malaysians to be able to have one team yang comprises Malaysians lah, berbagai kaum. Okay? So, maybe for your viewers, again, just to introduce myself, I'm Lieutenant Colonel John Sham, retired Air Force officer, been in the Air Force for 26 years. Lama tu. Then, yeah, masuk training dulu dengan PC-7. Then after that, what I did, I went to the Hawk. It was my first plane, into the Hawk. Masa tu, we were the first trial or guinea pig daripada PC-7 direct to the Hawk. Because dulu is actually from Hawk, from PC-7, you need to transit to RMAF, a bit faster than PC-7, baru pergi the frontline aircraft like F5 and all that kan. But because of, we wanted to expedite masa tu kan, F5 pun kita, our challenges. So we were the first to go transit PC-7 to Hawk. I was in the Hawk for a couple of years, operational, done my combat experience there. And then I went back to Alostar as a QFI and then served as an instructor dekat Alostar, nice place there. And after that, I was endorsed ACAT by the UK, CFS. From there, after the endorsement, they put me back into Hawk instructor. So I balik Hawk, kejap, and a few years ago, that was the sweetest experience dengan Hawk sebab tak sempat pun nak ambil student. Because why? tak sempat. Biasalah Air Force, we are fast, kan. The word that we got to use is well, with all the challenges, I'm telling you, I hats off for the guys in the Air Force lah. Anyway, to cut a long story short, I went to Italy. Bukan santai, bukan makan. I went as the first project team for the RMAF MB339 CF pioneer team for us. We arrived at Italy for approximately half a year juga lah ke sana. Then we flew the aircraft there. We got our instructor qualification, re-instructor qualification. Buat aerobatic kat situ, quite nice lah. The instructor daripada Tricoli kan, their experience, so they taught us a little bit. And then after Meki, we came back and set up 3 FTC. That's where Havoc started his fighter career. So for information for all those viewers kan, 3 FTC sebenarnya is number 3 Flight Training Center, or otherwise the aim was actually to be known as the Fighter Training Center. In a nutshell, sebenarnya Fighter Training Center itu sebenarnya a mini the Malaysian version of the Top Gun school. Okay, interesting. So people ada Top Gun ada. So the number 3 FTC sebenarnya was designed to be a Top Gun school whereby we pick up the best from the best and bring them there to be trained as fighter pilot. That means from PC7, transit to become fighter pilot. I mean, I know. Okay, yeah, that guy there. But when I say this kan, I always say this with respect. With respect kepada semua pilot di RMAF. Tak semestinya yang lain tak best, tak ada, tak semestinya begitu. Because I kena redefine benda ni sebab kita tak boleh have a second class thought about the rest of our pilots in the Air Force. Transport pilot, helicopter pilot, to me they are still the best. Tetapi it's just like singing. Not everybody can sing falsetto, not everybody can sing high notes. So everybody has got their role. So in fighter flying is an art. So that's why I say bukan semua boleh pergi pada that school. So back again, I was number 3 FTC dalam 2 tahun juga. No, more than that I think. I can't remember. But anyway, I'm not here to tell you about my background. 3 FTC for a while, and then after starting up, I was selected to join Krisakti. Then I went to UK for a month, trained there, which we're going to talk about it today. Selepas tu, I came back and trained Mr. Havoc, one of our cream of the crop students. Bagus. No, when I say cream of the crop, the rest of your friends are still good, amazing.
Yes.
I was very honored to train them because, not to say anything, you know, I bukan nak bangga dengan diri saya, tapi bangga dengan Air Force punya system tu, because all the students that I've trained, either now instructor in Alostar or instructor in Elite, one of the display pilots here, none of them had actually, you know, orang kata ada problematic lah, tak ada. So again, it's a team effort. So that was where we trained together, and after that I went to Australia. The Air Force sent me there to do my masters in strategic and defense selama 2 tahun juga dekat ANU, Australian National University Canberra. And when I came back from Australia, dia tak bagi fly lah, terpaksa duduk inspektorat. I became an examiner. Jadi cikgu terus tak habis. So I became an examiner, and after an examiner, I was also the head of safety, flight safety in the Air Force. Then I went, banyak juga berjalan lah, bersyukur lah dapat duduk Air Force ni kan. Kita banyak dapat berjalan.
True.
I will never forget what they trained. So I went to Hawaii to do my training in risk management. Came back, did a little bit of training here, and I decided to retire. Tak ada masalah pun. I retired because I wanted to venture into something new, kan? Menceburi bidang swasta pula, or they call it corporate flying. And I was, so I studied my ATPL. I think Havoc, we studied together kan? Bukan senang juga study ATPL. Tahan 50 jam study. And then after that, I was accepted into Layang-Layang Flying Academy. I memang bersyukur lah kerana dalam keadaan pandemik ni kan, orang kata susah dapat kerja, tapi bersyukur lah kan. Bukan nak kata nak merak, tetapi bersyukur kerana dapat kerja. So I am now an instructor with Layang-Layang Flying Academy. Okay, and the platform, kalau supaya orang tak tanya tadi, I was very blessed. The platform yang I pernah fly in the Air Force from PC7 to Aerobatic, the A version, Aerobatic, the CM version. I will talk a bit about CM version. It's very interesting. Okay, kita expound sikit. CM version, Aerobatic CM is C model peculiar to Malaysia. What's exciting about the aircraft is, in case if you don't know, aircraft tu sebenarnya dibuat daripada ciri-ciri Eurofighter. That's the reason why kita our HUD, head-up display, okay, for the viewers, head-up display, our MFD, semua paparan MFD and the embedded simulation, semua dibuat daripada Eurofighter punya mechanism. In fact, our throttle tu, on the left tu, you see our throttle dia lain kan, cara kita off tu, the throttle of Hotas tu sebenarnya daripada Eurofighter. So, Aerobatic 339 sebab tu dia canggih, is actually a mini packed, power packed Eurofighter. So, aircraft tu bagus. Okay, don't ask me about the timeline of the aircraft, because that's the Air Force plan, and the plan is always good. So we don't talk about that. So okay, the aircraft that I've flown again, MB-239CM, I've flown the Extra 300, of course, and of course ada juga opportunity fly F-18 sekejap. I flew the last aircraft that I flew was Su-30 lah. Syukurlah Air Force, they gave me to fly the aircraft for a while. So there was a last platform that I flew. So I would say that I was blessed to fly most of the fighter fleet lah. Okay, itu saja. Kalau ambil masa sikit lah. So, right.
Good to know.
I will give it, maybe if you want to start off the whole concept of today's Sembang Santai.
By the way, hearing your story, sir, I was very impressed because you ada experience to all of like you said before lah, all the fighter aircraft type that we have in the Air Force. Very blessed, sir.
Yeah.
So, sir,
not only me, but I think for Havoc and all the RMAF officers, right, we were very blessed because orang kata, ini kita Air Force ni kita duduk, kita bukan katak bawah burung tau, kita banyak experience. But dulu media dia tak seberapa macam sekarang lah. Now you ada all the accessibility, masuk Facebook, masuk Instagram kan, tapi dulu tak ada. So you share some experience. Honestly, I've done dogfights with F-16, the Super Hornet, of course, Solfat has done it, Havoc has done that as well, and together with Harrier, I flown with the Harrier guys. Yeah, I flown with the Skyhawk team from New Zealand. Sebelum dia di commission, you know that guys are really good. Dia punya low level sebenarnya not above 50 feet. So kita rasa kita lalu lah. Kita pandang dah bawah. Ada lagi.
Serius lah.
50 feet tu.
And that was just a few lah. Of course, experience dekat flying with the Indonesian counterpart, Thai counterpart, American, UK, and benda tu sebenarnya kan make us a better person tau. Sekarang bila kita masuk, macam for me now, I'm teaching civilian student. Dulu kita mengajar student daripada tentera udara kan, of course dia kata disiplin semua kan. Tapi student civilian ni lain, bukan kata tak disiplin, tapi cara kita menerapkan ilmu kita tu lain. Of course, approach kita memang lain. Kita kena cater dengan different approach. Not only civilian student, we're talking about the new generation right now. What's the generation now? Generasi apa sekarang? Z ke what? I tak.
Not sure, sir.
Z. I think Z.
It's not Z lah.
Bukan lah.
Tapi whatever generation yang ada sekarang, tapi cara our approach tu lain. It's quite challenging. So I wouldn't say mengajar di luar tu senang, tak ada. Sebenarnya kan sebagai seorang cikgu lah, kalau kita katakan, I respect all teachers. Semua cikgu jurusan apa jua pun kan ada cabaran-cabaran dia, dan kita kena kata tabik lah kepada semua guru-guru yang mendengar ni. Okay, maaf lah ambil masa sikit. Back to
It's okay, sir. It's okay.
It's good, sir.
It's okay, sir.
My first time hearing also. Betul kan? My first time tengok tuan the experience kan. Before this saya tak tahu pun. Cakap macam, oi tuan lagi banyak lagi. Testing lah.
Okay, sir. Regarding Krisakti, sir, how you were selected to become one of the member of the Krisakti, and what is the aircraft that being used by Krisakti?
Okay. Now, benda ni, I hope I can be as accurate as I can, because it's a very interesting history. When I say history, benda ni as Malaysians, all of us going to become proud. All right. So basically, the idea of Krisakti started off as a one Malaysian aerial display team. Started in 2009 by the Minister of Defence, Yang Amat Berhormat Datuk Sri Zahid Hamidi. So he basically bloomed this thought into reality. Mungkin, I don't know, mungkin masa tu dia tengah duduk, dia tengok red arrows, wah dahsyat, dia tengok semua dahsyat. We didn't have that kind of thing kan. So he bloomed that thing. So he made it reality in 2010 and he approached a local aviation service company known as Aero 3. Aero 3 ni, you know lah, diterajui oleh Dato' Tugu kan, Dato' Halim. Dato' Halim, of course, everybody knows him. Siapa tak kenal dia kan? Dia memang kita punya legend when it comes to aerobatic, when it comes to Krisakti sebenarnya dia punya baby. He started the idea and brought it to the minister, and of course, when the minister brought it up to the Prime Minister's department, okay, kalau tak tepat, minta maaf lah. Tapi this is what I know from the documents that I read. Okay, in fact, I have the document with me, so I did a bit of reading lah. Bukan nak kata dahsyat tiba-tiba boleh cakap. I did a bit of reading because I want the viewers to understand. Again, we don't want to talk about politicians here. We don't want to talk about any organizations. We want to talk about Malaysia. Apa yang kita dah mencapai kan. So that time Yang Berhormat Datuk Sri Najib Tun Razak, he collaborated with the Ministry of Defence, and then with the Ministry of Defence, the RMAF said, okay, we will support this plan. So what do we need? So I buat benda cerita lah kan, sebenarnya benda tu panjang. Tapi so then they said, okay, why don't we make it a one Malaysian aerobatic team comprising Indians, Chinese, Malay and whatever. It's nice kan to have a team. So kata, mana nak cari team ni kan, kalau dalam kalangan civilian susah kan. So that's how we started looking into the Air Force. So candidates daripada RMAF ni, of course people will look at the background, shortlisted. Again, I always say this with respect. Bukan yang lain tak masuk Krisakti tu tak bagus, tak ada. Kadang-kadang you are in the right place at the right time, get chosen. Betul lah kan? So to me, I always say that be cautious. Because kadang-kadang menampak macam, oh, we are selected because we are the best. No, we are selected because we are at the right place at the right time. Okay, then after that, the first aircraft, Extra 300L, took delivery in June 2011. Masa tu ada 3 orang. Tugu, dan Dato' Halim, then Guru, which is Lieutenant Colonel Ghazali, and Boteng. Consigned is Major Samsung, Boteng. So 3 of them started this training with only one aircraft. They started Batu dalam bulan Jun kot. So they started training. Satu aircraft je, bukan boleh buat formation pun kan, buat aerobatic. Biasalah, tiba-tiba nak fly aircraft yang ada propeller ni, nampak macam boleh kita terbang macam layang-layang kan. Tapi the aircraft is really super powerful. I will talk a little bit about the aircraft later kan. So the history of this. So then from there, slowly team members started joining. At that time, after that, Major Muhammad Indra, Fobe joined the team. We had Major Go, Pac-Man, join the team. And then after the team, they had about, let me see, five names. 5 people. You put Dato' Halim out lah. So 5 people. Then they really need to look for a countryman lah, which is yours truly. And then I was at 3FTC training Havoc and team masa tu. And so so I was selected to join the team. So kira ini yang bukan terlepas bas, kira the last minute punya entry lah. So last minute I joined the team, which is supposed to be the one Malaysian aerobatic team. We trained very fast. We had to do it quick because masa I joined tu, diorang dalam perancangan ke United Kingdom. I tak tahu pun masa tu nak pergi UK. I thought, okay, training kat sini, buat satu hari. I had no ideas. You know why? So busy training Havoc. Tahu macam mana kan? So, lepas tu, they crash course me. I'm very thankful lah. Very thankful to Dato' Halim, thankful to Colonel Guru. In fact, Major Indra and all the whole team. They want tolong. They know that I last minute. They memang help me out lah. They help me out, give me tutorial. Malam pun kena buat mental flying lagi tau. Bayangkan, tu macam tu kan. Kena buat mental flying. Duduk Penang nak groove pun tak sempat keluar. Malam-malam duduk mimpi flying the aircraft because the aircraft is quite challenging though. You know, when we talk about the aircraft, the Extra 300 got its name from the horsepower. It's a 6-cylinder with Lycoming AE10540 engine code, kalau tak silap saya. So it's a very powerful aircraft. Almost 220 knots. That's about 407 km per hour. Kan? Kalau kita ambil 1 nautical mile, ingat lagi? 1 nautical mile is about 1.852 km.
Yep.
So, terpaksa. I am a teacher, I have to remember all this figure kan. Bukan nak kata dahsyat. Dah panas.
Semua dalam MDR.
Semua dalam dah panas lah. Pasal chip lama kan. Chip lama. Tapi kena cope up. Okay, and the aircraft can withstand about, let me see. The aircraft can go plus minus 10 G. Plus 10, minus 10. Oh yes. Kali tell me. You know, fighter aircraft yang boleh to reach a negative G, I think Yak 50, Yak 55 good. That aircraft can go about plus 9, minus 6 G, minus 6 G. The rest, Mackie pun tak boleh. Mackie is minus 4.
Tak boleh. Yes.
Minus 3, minus 4. Okay, so anyway, the aircraft is super powerful, but it's very maneuverable and very forgiving. And we will talk about the chord line later lah, okay? And so, when we talk about aircraft, I talk about aircraft miniatures, but sekarang MCO tak dapat keluar. So I buat nampak ruler dengan pen.
Instructor.
Ada juga function. One merah. Tapi ini bukan arrows kan. So basically for the extra 300 kan, dia ada banyak version tau. Extra 300 ni, versi dia ada 300S is for single, 300L, the one kita dapat 300L, 300SP special edition. For the viewers too, please go and Google extra 300, you can know. So the difference between the extra 300 is the wing. The wing, they shorten the wing. So the LL and the SP, the wing dimension is shorter. What happens when you shorten the wing? When you shorten the wing, you actually increase the roll rate. So the roll rate, the extra 300 is about 400 degrees per second.
Oh shit.
Okay. Ini 180 kan? Kan? Ini 360 kan? So 420 basically is one round campur another 40 degrees. 1 second. Itu the roll rate. Yeah. So the aircraft was super powerful. So back again, kita selit lah sikit dia punya history sekali dengan aircraft performance kan. So the viewers can be interested sikit. So we won't talk about the wing chord and all that. And the wing chord, kalau kita tengok dia wing tu, dia symmetrical, sama. Kenapa? So that the aircraft performance is same whether it is level or it is inverted. Level ataupun inverted. Performance dia sama. Okay, so then I had to do really a lot of hard work and I thank God for these friends, these teammates were so good, push me. Kadang-kadang rasa macam nak nangis juga because it's quite difficult the aircraft to handle the aircraft. Belum cakap formation. So anyway, being in the RMAF kan, kita train to actually work at the zone rule is not a very good word. I will use the word is to take the challenges. Itu dia suka word challenges. So we took the challenges and then we left for UK. We left for UK to a place called Sywell Aerodrome. Dia dekat, wait, let me see, North Hemisphere, United Kingdom. Dia lebih kurang 120 km ke arah utara London. Okay, it's a very small airfield used by this group from the company called 2XL. So 2XL ni sebenarnya syarikat swasta di mana syarikat ni dia tied up dengan UK government and it's part of the Royal Air Force. Okay, so how does the pilots of Royal Air Force ataupun kumpulan the Blades ni, macam mana dia punya kata rotation dia? So RAF pilots, the best of the best, get selected into Red Arrows. Red Arrows pilot, once they retire ataupun rasa-rasa macam dah jadi otai senior gila tu, they will leave and join this group which is called the Blades. The Blades ni bukan, they won't simply take people. So you need to be really carefully selected because they are a full-time professional area display. So they for the, you know, for the whatever events dekat UK, they travel all the world. So for the viewers yang looking at this screen right now, you kalau boleh you just Google the blades. Pengasas dia is an RAF ex-Red Arrows leader, nama dia Andy Offer. Dia pengasas kumpulan the blades ni lah. So when basically when when Malaysia decided to use extra 300, basically similar aircraft to the blades. So nampak tak? So RAF ex-Red masuk the blades. So RMAF sama juga, dia punya jalan cerita almost similar. It's kind of good because Air Force pilots get to go into Krisakti. Of course, the plan was in fact to bring in more civilian pilots. Tapi training dia masalah, kan? You need training time and all that. So we were in the UK. It was quite tough. The training there started with one aircraft. So they started with one aircraft, then they moved with 2 aircraft and 3 aircraft. So training dekat UK tu merangkumi banyak lah. Yang first test is, the first sortie is actually engine failure. Dia kata kalau tak lulus engine failure test ni, tak payah terbang balik. Okay. So all of us were clean. So dalam kumpulan 6 pilot daripada Malaysia ni, kita disruptkan so we train with the blades lah. So everybody get one instructor, we will fly with them, and they will design our maneuvers, and they are supposed to help us lah, to train us, to select the team, because we need only 4 people kan, mas Lima tu, and of course 2 reserve lah. So basically I wouldn't want to get into the details of who was the main team or not, doesn't matter. Yang penting tu all the 6 of us went there, we got trained, the blades chose 4 people. So basically we were trained with all that kind. So the formations we tried was formation ni pun I will try as I talk, I will try to draw something so that I can explain to you a little bit. Anyway, kita multitasking kan. So sampai kat sana, memang cabaran-cabaran yang menghadapi. The first thing, as you know, every team from Malaysia kalau pergi overseas, the first thing yang kita dicabari adalah keadaan faktor cuaca kan, cuaca sejuk. Masa bulan November pula, bulan November tu winter. Bayangkanlah kalau kita fly tu runway pun tak nampak. We have not that snow. UK tak snow. Dia fog. The fog is terrible. So we had to fly, and then we had to do all this thing lah. And so our introduction was first single aircraft, lulus dulu our engine failure, then dia move on to 2 aircraft, then we move to 3 aircraft, and then we move to 4 aircraft. Okay, so I want to show the viewers, wait us, 1 second.
Interesting malam ni.
Okay, nampak?
Okay,
nampak? Okay,
nampak sir?
So ini formation, yang the black color that is shaded is basically resembles the leader. Okay, Hebo, do you know what formation is this? Tanya soalan sikit.
Saya lupa tuan.
Formation flying, this is the first echelon. Tapi pasal dia mirror kan, so I think you all nampak macam echelon right kan? Atau lah?
Yes.
Yeah.
So echelon right.
Nampak right sir?
Nampak right. Okay, because I can terbalikkan dia sebab kita punya camera. So this is echelon right. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. Okay? So we will start with 2 aircraft dulu, echelon, 2 aircraft, then we move to 3. Okay. Then another formation we have is also this. Is this called a Vic formation? So, yang tengah ni leader. Yeah, Vic formation. Nama Vic. Then we got this one which is called a line astern. Yeah?
Yep.
Line astern. Ular. Okay, then this is kind of a very difficult maneuver. It's called a line abreast.
Line abreast.
Yeah. And then we have this formation. Okay, tadi 3 kan? So bila dia masuk 4, dia boleh tambah. Sebenarnya banyak ni, kalau nak buat kelas 2 jam pun tak siap. Formation ni banyak nama-nama formation. I want the viewers to understand what I'm talking about. So this formation is called a box formation. Some call it diamond, but some call it box. But I think it's more familiar with box. So yang sama juga, yang shaded hitam yang tengah-tengah yang depan ni adalah leader. Okay, right. Then you have this formation, which is called, dia macam T kan? Okay, it's called a tango formation. And then daripada tango tu, we have this formation which is called a swan formation. Swan. sorry my lukisan ni 1 minute punya lukisan. So okay. So basically daripada box formation we are trained. Arti call pun dia ajar juga. For example, they will say, okay, Krisakti, prepare tango kan? Krisakti, prepare for tango. Then the deputy lead, I was the deputy lead at that time. That is number 2. Deputy will sit, will say, Sakti 2. Then they said, okay, prepare for box formation, Sakti 2, box formation, go. So when you say box formation, go, bila kita buat show, orang nampak tau. So pergerakan this aircraft dan this aircraft ni, dia kena simultaneously sama. Macam mana? Sebab artikel tak banyak tau. Kita tak boleh cakap. So how do we? So the moment they said the next call will be prepare for tango, prepare for tango. So number 2 akan acknowledge 2. Dia kata tango, go. The moment go, this guy and this guy will have to count. Go 1001, 1002, 1003. Terus reduce power, sama-sama bergerak ke depan, abreast, and yang belakang tu dia ke belakang sikit. So no. Okay, it sounds very simple, tetapi dia punya koordinasi dia memang susah. Kadang-kadang kita practice tahu di mana? On ground. Kita practice on ground. When I be on ground, kita duduk dekat dalam dewan tu, sebelum kita pergi fly, we will talk to each other lah. Okay, ready, go. So kita buat macam ni lah. We will walk. A lot of pilots, Thunderbirds, Blue Angels sama juga. Kalau nampak dia punya training on ground tu, memang dia akan beratur ramai-ramai. Formation ni, diorang akan berbaris dalam formation ini, and then the leader will say, okay, next is prepare for swan. Then the deputy lead will say, 2, swan, go. The moment go, straight away, 1001, 1002, 1003. Straight away you will see. So, masa kita terbang tu, dia nampak lah aircraft tu sama-sama ke belakang, dan yang belakang tu ke depan, No? Okay. I hope your viewers be able to see the idea lah. Masalahnya kita tak ada diagram. If I like diagram, I like to show. But so this basic formation, ada banyak lagi. There are swan formation, there are diamond 9, cut 5, a lot of formation. But we learn the basic. Tak sempat. Dan sebulan nak belajar apa kan? Tak sempat nak belajar. So what they did was everyday changing of formation kena sama. Okay, changing of formation satu. The next is we need to maneuver as a formation. Dah masuk formation, kena maneuver kan? Maneuver kena sama-sama. Kemudian maneuver dia pula, it's quite challenging. Kenapa? Let's say this is one aircraft, this is another aircraft. Kalau if you are the viewers kan, I tak boleh duduk, I cannot stay level tau. I can duduk bawah sikit ataupun atas sikit supaya orang kat bawah tu nampak symmetrical. Itu lagi satu cabaran dia. So sebenarnya dalam flight tak symmetrical. Symmetrical tu dibuat berasaskan kedudukan penonton di bawah tu. Supaya bila penonton nampak, macam layang-layang lah. So kalau kita ambil pembaris, kita ukur, sama lah dia orang ni. Okay, so that was what we did. So masa kita masuk formation tu, we will maneuver sama-sama. So kita maneuver, kita buat oblique tu dia bukan loop tau. Oblique tu dia is an angle of bank that's more than 45 to 60, then we turn, come down. Yeah, we're talking about 4G in the turn is a normal thing. But the thing that I was scared for me lah personally, I don't want to speak for anybody else. I was scared when they said, okay, we will do 4 aircraft loop. Like nak buat loop solo pun kan. Try for aircraft kan, ni 4 aircraft. So we started with 2, then we started with 4. 4 aircraft loop ni dia lain. So say prepare for loop. Bila dia kata prepare for loop, bila leader kata Krisakti prepare for loop. Masa tu hati berdebar-debar lah. Kalau ada jam kami tu kan, dia tengok level mesti naik macam nak kan. So leader will slowly pull, and the leader ni kena very smooth so that he will pull. That's why my leader that was Datuk Tugu and Colonel Guru was very good, very smooth. So he pull together. So we need to together. So now the leader dia akan maintain power supaya wingman ni kena increase power sikit kan. Sebab as the nose attitude increase, as the nose attitude increase, yang the leader needs a bit more power. So you need to put power. So sebenarnya, what you actually doing is actually you are going forward a little bit. Kat sini dia akan automatically tertinggal. So bila tertinggal, dia akan ke belakang. Orang yang bawah, spectator tepuk tangan je, makan aiskrim kan, yes, nice, good. Yang atas tu, peluh, tahu? Berpeluh. So you need to maintain all the way loop. And then here the G is being pulled all the way, so the pressure. So basically, number one, you need to match. Kita kena match ikut kita punya leader. Yang kedua, kita kena anticipate. Sebelum dia tarik G, tak boleh dia tiba-tiba dia tarik G, kita dia tarik G. Kalau tak anticipate apa jadi? Tiba-tiba tertinggal. Bye-bye lah. Say goodbye to friend. Pernah jadi tak? Pernah memang. Semua aerobatic pilot ni bye-bye. Terus okay, 2 visual, join formation. Okay, turun balik, masuk balik. Loop ni kita buat 4 kali sampai nak muntah. Terus loop sampai kalau boleh macam nak minta balik kadang-kadang. No, really, I'm telling you. As I said, I don't want to boast. The challenges are there, but the determination because of our training kan sama. You know, talking about loop, right? If you Google, the Blitz is in the Guinness Book of World Record. They have done 26 loops. Tak berhenti. Information.
Information some more. Wow.
Information. 26 loops.
26.
Yes, man, 26. So talking about the loop. So the loop, after come out from the loop, bukan, okay, habis loop kan. Oh yes, keluar loop. Okay, best. Tak ada. Habis loop ni, ada lagi maneuver. So you basically, for the whole 5 minutes of show, right, you are like focusing. Sometimes kadang-kadang kan air mata ni kan rasa mengalir tau. Bukan pasal menangis, sedih, tak ada. Sebab dia punya pressure that we are experiencing. Kita put G aside tau. G tu is a small matter. Dah. Yang penting tu precision flying. Secondly, kita punya wing to wing, dia punya distance tu tak jauh. Sebenarnya, kadang leader kata kan, babe, tadi aku dengar bunyi propeller kau tu. Rasa macam dia dengar bunyi propeller tu. Saya pun nak kena guru akan tanya, dia tanya lah, Scratch, bunyi propeller kau tadi tu kuat sikit lah, cuak lah. I say, okay. So, yeah, we all go through the challenges. And, you know, the amazing thing about this is, after 2 weeks, we did all this maneuvers, and the Blades team bagi tahu kat kita kan, dia kata, okay, Malaysian team, you are ready, tapi kita tak syorkan pergi Lima terus lah, you all kena balik practice dulu. So kita bagi tak boleh, we have to go back and perform for Lima. The nations are waiting. Taxpayers' money has been spent. The government, everybody's waiting for this team to come back from the UK, trained by the famed Red Arrow, so-called. Everybody's waiting. Kita kena balik. So tapi dia macam sedih. Dia geleng kepala, kata, Malaysia ni, wow. You know, betul. I think kalau Hapok kita buat cerita kita punya training, honestly, Malaysia tak pernah shortcut. Tapi daripada kekalan yang kita ada kan, daripada limited resources, limited platform kita ada kan, benda yang kita buat sebenarnya kan, boleh membanggakan kita tau. Benda yang kita buat sebenarnya, kalau orang kat US, they give up. Ini aja, ini sebulan training dia nak buat show dah. Macam tu lah. So then we told them, we want to do line lah, takkan nak pergi balik-balik UK, buat loop je. Kan, boring lah. Kita nak buat cut wheel, nak buat love. We want to do love. Then they said, love is quite difficult though. So, and then, okay, for the love, it's quite interesting. So the love was actually Colonel Guru and myself lah. So he was the leader, I was the guy kat belakang. Nak buat love, actually, 2 aircraft together, like this, facing you. And then the moment we will go up together, yang belakang ni akan ikut tau. Ikut dekat. Then, smoke, go. Terus, we will split. And we'll pull the G together. So dia akan buat hard all the way there until we meet. Smokes off. Tapi tak
hot lah saya.
Tapi saya tak ada gambar raja. But I have a picture photo. I have a photo to show some of you lah. Yeah. So this is one of the photo. Nampak Krisakti punya heart. Kalau tak nampak, this is one of the heart that we did. If you all can see, I don't know if you all can see or not. I hope you all can see. I got a clearer. Nampak?
Can see that.
Nampak symmetrical. Ya.
This is
Wow.
hard.
Symmetrical lah. Berapa G?
Yeah,
Tuan
symmetrical.
pun the same G,
Honestly,
so...
honestly, I want to show you. Dekat sini kan, kalau kita ikut, kalau of course lah, if you tengok, kadang-kadang tak symmetrical, bukan kita tak fly dia betul-betul. Disebabkan oleh angin tau. Angin
yes.
sabur juga. Angin pun kita kena calculate. Tapi masa tu kita tak habis belajar. So kita, for me this is me kot I think. Yeah. So I need to pull the G to match my leader. So kita tarik G, leader pun tarik G sama-sama, sama-sama turun, and then we meet dekat bawah ni.
Tu nampak.
Nampak kan? Okay. I'm telling you, kat bawah tu, again sama, tepuk tangan, Coca-Cola, makan ice cream, yes. And then inside there we are like, oh God, yes, we did it. So there was some, like this one kita tengok tak symmetrical sangat, tapi love jugalah. Yang ni besar. This is, I tak malu, tak segan cakap. This is my fault. Sebab I didn't pull enough and I didn't actually compensate for win. But yeah, of course lah. I don't know how to say, but yeah, it was a hard though. So these are the things that we did. But the UK guy says, oh no, I think you just do the loop. But we say we want to do all. You know what they told us? You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. Good luck to you all. But of course they signed our lesson on that. All of us, all six of us, syukurlah, all six of us did very well. And I think commendable daripada the instructor from UK. Dia kata the first time the Red Arrows train orang luar tau. Dia orang tak pernah train orang sebab masalahnya memalukan kalau kita balik buat show yang tak mencapai dia punya standard tu, people will laugh at us kan. That's the reason why they tak recommend, tapi bukan dia tak bagi kita buat, dia just tak recommend je. And then so we did that, we came back. So yang tadi tu is masa Lima punya show. So